1965 at the Haverford School, Richard Cohen was the 5th-ranked high school tennis player in the United States. He won the Middle States Interscholastic Tennis Championships, a record-setting 6 straight years. From 1963 to 1965, he was the #1 ranked junior in Pennsylvania, Delaware, and New Jersey. Cohen played varsity tennis at the University of Pennsylvania for 3 years with an outstanding record of 42 wins and only 3 defeats. Through the 60s, he defeated several players that were ranked in the top 10 in the world in men's tennis. Richard also was the top player on Penn's national champion squash team in 1968. During medical school and residency, Richard was the head varsity men's tennis coach at Lasalle University, where his team set a national record for GPA. Over 60% of his players went on to medical school. That's what happens to you when you got a regular doctor coaching your team. You go to medical school, even at LaSalle. But Cohen's greatest pride is his family accomplishments in the sport he loves so much. He coached both his children, Josh and Julia, for many years, and both became nationally ranked players. At the age of 65, Richard remains extremely active in the world of tennis, consistently maintaining the top position in the Middle States senior rankings, and is currently ranked #1 in men's 30s, 50s, and 60s singles. Is that true? Holy smokes. And number 16 in the USA, Richard Cohen.
I'm very honored to be here in front of so many wonderful and fine people, but I'm very humbled also because I'm really only probably the 3rd or 4th most notable tennis player in my family. My son, Josh Cohen, who was the #1 junior in the United States, coaches the Philadelphia Freedoms. My daughter, who's a top WTA professional women's tennis player. She just graduated college, summa cum laude, but a week ago, but she's over in France getting ready for the French Open. My wife even won a national gold ball championship, Nancy Cohen. But I feel this award, I accept this award in life, not to grandiose me, but to talk in terms of a world of exclusion, soft prejudice, ostracism. You know, I was one of only 2 Jewish boys in my class at the Haverford School. And down the road, there was a local cricket club. And I wasn't allowed to join there and play very much there because there was a metaphorical sign on the gate at that time saying, "No Jews and dogs allowed." And I wanted to let the world know Cohens can play tennis. And I worked really hard in my game, had a lot of stick-to-itiveness, and I became the 5th-ranked high school tennis player in the United States. And life lessons I learned from that helped me work hard and served me educationally in medical school and professionally. And so the point is, good things can sometimes come from adversity. And I hope there'll be maybe some young Jewish boy or girl who, even if they're faced with the world of exclusion or some soft prejudice, they can work really hard and achieve their dreams. Tennis has done a lot of really nice things for me and my family, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm also passionate about running. And at age 65, if you can find things you like to do, and they're healthy for you, do them every day. I run a 10K every day, and I hit tennis balls every day. I'm very passionate about tennis, and I wrote a song about it, and I'd like to sing it for you. Tennis, making spirit sublime, a game for all seasons, a sport for a lifetime, hitting firmly, feeling in the zone, light on my feet, textbook strokes are shown, sliding on clay, rushing net on grass, jump, anticipate, hitting the crisscross court pass, grueling workouts, chipping approach shots, the joy of hitting and loving it a lot, Reading draw sheets, a good win's what I need. Anticipating rankings, then beating the top seed. Tennis, making spirit sublime, a game for all seasons, a sport for a lifetime. Winning in the juniors, then pursuing professional goals. Looking forward to senior events is what the future holds. Playing the circuit, stories about the past, camaraderie with the players, friendships that always last. Raising 2 children, teaching them the game, having good sportsmanship is more important than all of their fame. Playing for Penn was the greatest thing for me, reinventing the moon ball, then going 42-3. Against Harvard, he retrieved and went through the gate and hit a lob over the fence back into the court that sealed the Crimson's fate. In 1980 at Cynwyd, Ken and Rich had aching joints, and after an hour and 29 minutes, the world's longest point. What you taught me, I will never forget, being intense and trying my best in all of life's tests. Tennis, making spirit sublime, a game for all seasons, a sport for a lifetime. Tennis, tennis, a sport for a lifetime.